Hi, I'm Steve Stazak with Leader Speakers, and in this short video, I'm going to show you the importance of having good presentation skills that will actually help you with your job interview. So if you possess good presentation skills, you can use those and apply them to your interview because they're basically the same, or the format, the layout's basically the same, or the process is basically the same. So when you're giving a presentation to an audience, a full blown out presentation, you've got three parts, three components to a presentation. That's the opening, the body, and the closing of the presentation, just as in an interview. In an interview, you have the opening of your interview, which is your introduction of yourself and your last position, the body of your interview, where you're going to highlight your accomplishments and your work history, and then, of course, the closing, which I'll get into here in a minute. Okay, so let's get back to the opening of your let's look at the opening of a presentation. So in a presentation to a large audience, let's just say I'm giving a presentation on improving communication within your company. So when I come into the room, when I'm up at the front of the room, I would introduce myself, hi, and give my name and say, today I'm going to be talking about how improving communication within your company is going to lead to increased productivity and decreased waste. Now, that is the title. So what I did right there was I presented a solution to the audience. Similarly, that is what you're going to do in an interview. Hi, give your name. I've been a sales manager for the past 10 years, increasing profits in the last 3 companies that I've worked for about 50%. Okay. Now you've given your employer a solution. He's looking for somebody that's going to be successful, that it can increase his sales. Okay. Now the body of the interview, just like in a presentation, basically what you're going to be doing here is you're going to be supporting your title. Okay. You're going to be supporting your solution. In the case that I'm going to increase your profits, I've increased profits by 50%. So this is where you're going to list your accomplishments and your work history to the employer. Now, one thing to remember in the body when there's an exchange between you and another person, i.e. the employer, is they may try to throw some off the wall questions at you, just like in a presentation. So you want to try to anticipate before you go into that interview some of those questions that they may ask you that would ordinarily throw you, that hopefully you'll be ready for. Okay, so let's go to the end or the closing of the interview. Just as in a presentation, what you're going to be doing is reviewing what you've talked about. So you're going to be reviewing your experience with the employer. So you review your highlights of your accomplishments and why you would be the best fit for the position. That's how you would properly close out your presentation quote to the employer. I guarantee if you use this process, you're more likely to be successful in landing that job.